mwigulu nabitawa Lydia sana bewo Mbale Katonda mwigulu nabitawa Lydia sana bewo Mbale Dembe twafuna omwana okubalema
Lumumba Cell Nabweya Ward in Northern City Division constituency, Mbale City. That's where I come from, that's where I live, and that's where I'm blessed to vote. What you are seeing there, what you'll be covering very soon are the placards. We are required to hold our placards, or our agents will hold them in the 382 villages of Mbale City. Each village will have my poster. The line, my agent, people's line behind that poster. I cannot be official poster for tomorrow. It will be at every poster will be at every village tomorrow. And right now, I am dispatching my posters at every village, and every village will have an agent to hold this poster so that those members of the village of the NRM can line behind them. So we are starting this today after here, and after that tomorrow the first election will be for the Women Mp Parliament from Mbale City. They are starting with the woman seat at 10 a.m. When they finish with the woman seat, then they will go to the constituency seat, which in Mbale we have the Industrial Division constituency and Northern City Division constituency. But they will start first of all on the line with the Women Mp Parliament for the city at least 10. I therefore want to call upon all members of the NRM as registered to turn up at your village center and vote for me, of course. So at 10 a.m. please report by 8 so that they can check your name in the register. You relax, and exactly at 10 you'll be called upon to line up behind this poster. And I am the candidate for Member of Parliament, and I am ready for the election tomorrow. This is part of the polling station, plus my agent, and plus the coordinator, and then the committee themselves. Most of all my supporters and the agents and the village have not transported anybody. Those on the village will count my vote, they will line up my vote, and they will hold this poster. And especially the leaders of the NRM on the village, the chairman, have already offered. Most chairmen or mostly women league, the Navachalas, or the youth, all the youth have offered to hold my poster on the village at 10 a.m. And we are the first, the Woman City is the first one to be. Omwezi ogw'omusanvu buli ku kyalo Mbale City tugenda kulonda omubaka agenda okwatira NRM ebendera, omubaka agenda mu parliament. Nze Lydia Wanyoto Mutende, big sister, nesimbyewo mu NRM okuba nti nze ngenda okwatira NRM Mbale City ebendera y'abakyala MP. Naye ate mbadde mbasaba nti mwenna muveeyo waka ng'obudde bukyali, ziwere essaawa 3 ng'otuusira kuba waliwo okubasoma mu kitabo, okukebera nga muli mu kitabo ekya register. So abakyala mwenna n'abaami n'abavubuka bw'obanga oli mu register NRM, mukeere mugende ku kyalo awo we mukubira meeting oba enkuŋŋaana za NRM, mujja kusangawo ekipande kyange abagambe mukole layini mumpe akalumu mpe mandate egenda okubakiikirira. Nze nga Lydia Wanyoto Mutende zinawera ssaawa emu ku makyenkya nga ntuuse ku Lumumba village, Lumumba cell, Nabweya parish or Nabweya ward, and then Namanyonyi sub county, era nga nviira mu Northern City Division mu Mbale City. So abakyala mwenna, abataata n'abavubuka mujje tulonde emiFlag bearer wa NRM enkya ng'abakyala ffe tusooka ku ssaawa 4. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Kubakubira mulanga seti mugamba nga 17 mwezi guno gw'omusanvu zinaba ssaawa 4 buli ku kyalo buli kuseera mu Mbale City muza kwangala memba wenye wa parliament kuza kubakiikirira mu NRM. Women Mp Parliament mayi omugeremu bukiikirira NRM mu Mbale City ate nga Hon.Lydia Wanyoto Mutende big sister. So kipande kino kina niyo kyesinaweereyo officially mu butongole niyo kibe buli kukyalo byalo Mumbale biri 382 era ndikwalomba senti buli kyalo kyose nga wawulire mugamba saazi nadde okipande ekikenda ndikwalomba senti mwini kinyuma w'ekipande eki agent wasaana abawo era nga nakuba sima bayinale buli kukyalo mwalomere mutima napambira kipande bakyamaani bana abakyala mwesi era nibavu iyo kina niyo kipande kyesimi myaka kirayi niyo funi flaga ibaira parliament ati flag bayi mwayipakale mulikuwa mubusi stamp. You are just renewing the stamp and I go to serve the committee of Mbale City as a Women Mp Mbale Mbale City. Somebody holding your chipadi, holding the postcard. So I'm going to dispatch them right now. After here you are going to maybe look at them. But they are going to every village in Mbale City. This is the official post that is going to be held tomorrow, and people will line there because I cannot be everywhere tomorrow at the same time. The whole of Uganda at 10 a.m. we shall be voting the Women MP. It's at the same time everywhere. So all the villages tomorrow, 10 o'clock you shoot line, finish, and then you can hold. Then after that you shall elect the constituency MPs. Asked that where do I have my strength? My strength in Mbale City are all the members of the NRM of Mbale. I've been with them, I've been a leader, and they promised me that I'll have the flag. They've given me the flag before. There's no reason they will not give me the flag again, and I want to thank them. All the women, all the youth are calling big sister, big sister. So there's a lot of excitement in Mbale City because I chose to return home and renew my entire community. So I wanted to tell that my strength, the energy, the vibe is from every corner of the state. By the way, just outside Mbale, because I'm a national leader, so everybody, the NRM community, the women of League in Uganda, they are all tuned to see how their leader is going to be voted tomorrow, and I have no doubt in my mind that Mbale City will do it right. Neda. So there's somebody who asked that after 5 years, why I should contest again. I have lost elections before. I won elections of the NRM primaries. I'm the flag bearer until tomorrow at 9.999 because at 10 we shall be voting. So that's when I won. I did not win the final elections because I believe I was rigged and I went to court. But now that's behind us because I got satisfaction. I pursued that matter up to the Court of Appeal. That's where it exists. If there was Supreme Court, I would have gone to the Supreme Court because I believed there were 2 polling stations that made me lose an election, and that's a matter for another day. But we learned lessons, and this time around, when I get the flag again, the story is likely to be different because we've learned our lessons and been able to fill the gaps. We are more energized, and people of Mbale have told me that even if I'm not been in Parliament, I'm actually been their MP because I'm available, I've been in the community, so I'm happy that the community have realized that I was actually the MP that they almost missed, but I've made sure that I stayed with them and served them. The primaries are competitive. NRM is a strong party. In many of the areas where you win the flag, automatically you now take leave because you are more or less 1 leg and a half in Parliament. Unlike here in Mbale, where flag you can actually lose an election, but they are very violent because they are competitive, and we've not built the capacity in NRM. We only get allies to make sure that it is tight and the best person is, because those who are very closely contested, there are people who are campaigning now in many parts of Uganda, and until they announce, you don't know who is going to win. But there are areas also, you can tell us, you are journalists, where the race, the gap is like in Zukuru and the others, the leap, Cheprotich, the leap is too big. The people have already decided. If you are still behind, so those ones are not violent. But we want to request that the Mbale City primaries remain peaceful. I want to call upon my colleagues and their support and their agents that let's NRM pick the best candidate and let's give them a chance. We just go on the line up on the line. We don't need to fight. Then the issue of what was this bridge of tomorrow. When I cross the bridge of tomorrow and I'm the flag bearer, we'll sit here and discuss how I'm going to win on the 18th of January, if that's, I'm not changing the date for the general elections. So I don't want, I've been heard about that word. So let's ask the issue of nomination for the general election after the primaries. But I am very sure I have no business contesting for the primaries only if I'm not going to win or have a good strategy for the general election. So even the general elections, I am very sure I'm going to win because last time I only lost because I was cheated. But because people had voted for me, I've been served because it wasn't their fault. So I've served the community and they have ready to vote for me. Then the time for 10 a.m. on every village. Buli kuchalo tandika sawa nyencha. Achawa ne Mbale nkube tonya lwagolo. So mukere kintu kino kive mu ddiiro. Fa abakyala tuli basawa nya ndoza akalu kabonna kali akalaka sawa nga 5-6. It is in the NRM constitution. Say what your question about joint campaigns. NRM constitution requires that we do joint campaigns. But like we know, we say for every rule there are exceptions. So we provided, I'm a member of SEC, so that's what the rules and that them. So for every exception, for every rule we put exceptions. Those who are not able to do joint campaigns had to write to the party to tell them justification why they will not do joint campaigns. But those who do joint campaigns, they have processed complete. I think we enjoyed the platforms and we wish them well. The purpose for joint campaigns is to bring cordial relations, the party family, and not to tear, to cause conflict, to build rapport. That is the spirit behind. I'm one of the members that wrote the NRM constitution because I'm also a lawyer, so I was on that committee. So that spirit behind joint campaigns was to bring the NRM members together, for members to listen to them, but also to build cohesion and to reduce on conflict, but also not to badmouth others, because there are people who are experts at abusing other candidates. They are there. So when you are joint, the moderator should tell you that that is the intention. Then the opposition in Mbale. First of all, Mbale is all of us. We are all residents. To me, the color is just a vehicle to take us where we want to go. But that does not remove me from being a child of this community and a daughter of this community and a mother of this community. I got self-contained in Mbale City. I'm born here, I grew up here, and I got married here. My children have their addresses in Mbale City. So the issue of opposition, we shall handle dissenting voices. We do not have opposition in Uganda. We just have hungry and angry people whom we shall. I think you see them when they are closer, they are eating. They are more happier than even us who are in NRM. They are even more loud because they are hungry now. But we shall see how we talk to them. We don't have opposition in Uganda. I'm very convinced. We just have who are not happy, who want things maybe quickly. Some of us cadres have been patient for many years serving the party. But we don't go quarreling and abusing the president, no. Because we were brought up in a different culture. So we will deal with what we call opposition. Sometimes it's personal. Even in NRM, we have opposition. People are against us within the same party. So after the campaigns, first of all, my work will be to reconcile with them. Because I know some NRMs who are not supporting me. But when I win, I'm supposed to be their leader and their candidate. The same with those who say they are opposition. But we share the same roads, we share the same water, or the same drainage, the garbage in Mbale. We are all vulnerable to cholera. So we want to serve everybody despite the color. Whether you are yellow, blue, green, red now, me, I'm ready to serve all of it as long as you're a resident. Mbale is a transit city. We are at the border. People who live here, but also those who transit. We want the image of Mbale to be brand that the city of the East, the giant of Eastern Uganda. That's what I'm standing for. Thank you so much.